Well, this is going to be exciting. Head is finally going on. The head gasket the wrong way around. It's a good start. No, it was the right way around. There we go. Right. That's that on there. I might put you the other side. You might be able to see a bit better. It's going to be very heavy on my own. Very heavy. But we should persevere. So I've not really got anywhere. God. Woo. Oh, there it is. Holy moly, that's heavy. Because if you remember, we lifted it off with the Massey last time. Right, come on, we've got work to do. Stop doing that. So, I've come across a bit of confusion. So, this is a Vapormatic head gasket. These are John Deere bolts. Now, the Vapormatic head gasket comes with its own bit of paper that says a torque sequence on it for stretch bolts, but these are John Deere ones. So, and in the book for this tractor it says 130 Newton meters, whereas the Vapormatic one says start at 100, then go 150, wait 5 minutes, then go 150 again, and then turn it another 60 degrees, I think it is. But in the book for this tractor, it says 130, and that's it. So, what I'm going to do is go to 130 to start with. Wait for everybody on Snapchat to make their mind up which one they think, because I've asked all of my friends at Smorages, and see what they think, and several people have come up with several different ideas. So yeah, I've got 3 head bolts left over. Oh well, weight saving. I'm only snugging these down. I'm not giving them all the other diggers. Right, so we start in the middle, 130 Newton meters. It's probably best to have a pen and just mark the ones you've done as you go through, otherwise you'll lose track and it'll be an absolute nightmare. And you just want to go in a circular motion so it pulls evenly and doesn't completely bugger your head gasket. I'll do that. You don't need to watch me talk every single bolt. But yeah. So it is the next day and I've got the rocker shaft in with the push rods. These were all adjusted as well. I'll go through once I've charged my battery a bit, but I shall start explaining it now. You want piston number 1 at top dead centre, then put your timing pin in back there, and then you can do exhaust valves 1, 3 and 5, and then inlet on 2, 4 and 6. The axle's going in. There, I'll get that properly bolted up. We can take the axle stand out from there now, and it will be stood on its own 2 feet. Not forgetting to put the shims in between the 2 castings for the sump bolts as well. God, it looks handsome now, doesn't it? Look at that, on its own 4 feet. I've put one of the hydraulic pipes in. I'll probably do quite a bit, just put it on and then tell you when I've done it now, because it's just so many things and I've got to remember how to do it, and I'm actually running out of space on this SD card. I've set up the what do you call it, rocker shaft, and the lifters are in, all the push rods. That's about it so far, but yeah, it's coming on nicely. Hopefully we'll be able to get it spinning on the starter motor to get oil pressure at some point maybe, but yeah, it's coming on well. So I'm not sure how much further I got on this before you saw, but I've now put the side rails on, both battery boxes are loosely on, the cables run sort of in the right place, injector pipes are on, that's just sat on there to stop dust going in. What I'll do is get the batteries on and put oil in it and wing it over on the starter motor until oil comes up there. Water pump thermostat housings are on, alternators on. Got 2 new batteries, side rails, battery boxes, fuel filter, oil filter. Yeah, I'm just sort of trying to work out what the next step is. I might lower the cab back down and bolt those in fully, get the batteries in and wired in, put some oil in, then do that without the injectors in, then put the injectors in and the manifolds, and possibly start it up without a radiator or any water in, just to make sure it runs, so then if you have got to take it all apart again, you've not got all that other bollocks to take off. But that's where we are for the minute. Getting there slowly. I'm still waiting for some more bolts, manifold bolts, because if you remember, I don't know if you actually do remember, they're all a bit buggered and we don't do a manifold bolt kit, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, quite pleased with how it's coming on. I'll do a bit more and update you. I'm trying not to film all of it at the minute because I just want to actually get on with it. So it's been sat here for a while now, but yeah, I'll bring you back when I've done a bit more. So I've been playing and I have worked out that it will run now. So pour some oil in from the top. I'm sorry about the calves, they always think they're hungry, but they're not. Pour the oil in from up here so it's got a head start. Fill it right up and then wind it over on the starter motor, because I've worked out how to get it going. So yeah, I'll fill this one up and bring it back to see if we got oil pressure. Right, that's full of oil now, about 10 litres in there. Right, are you ready? Oh dear. What's that then? Oh, that's oil return. Surprised that's pumping anything. There shouldn't be anything in that system. Put that over there, that's going to just dump straight on the floor. Oh, we have a light! Obviously it's not going to start because the injectors aren't in it. Just want to see if we get any oil pressure. What I will do is, when I go to Smorage's next, I'll get a, they've got an engine pressure test gauge, and I'll put it in the oil pressure port back there and test it properly. Yeah, that should be pumping oil up to the top. It might take a while because obviously it's got to fill the filter up and everything as well. So yeah, it's a good start. I think once I've got that in there, that's your oil pressure sensor. Once I've got that, I can work it out a bit better. Yeah, it's all bringing all up the top, which is good. It's ever so exciting. New oil filter. I'll put that filter cap back on. It's not connected at the front to the pump yet because I think if I do that, it's just going to dump all the oil out on the floor. But yeah, so I mean, it's very good. We did test that on the bench. Yeah, see what happens.